Dick, let's start with the fundamentals. What is a gamma ray burst?
Well, gamma ray burst is a very short burst of gamma radiation, which lasts from something like a second through to maybe tens of seconds. And we've actually worked out that they are all extragalactic.
Ah, so none within our galaxy?
None are within our galaxy.
So I've heard gamma ray bursts described as the most powerful explosion in the universe. Is this truly the case?
They are indeed. They put out more energy in a few seconds in gamma rays than the sun puts out in its entire lifetime.
But that's the whole lifetime of the sun, and that's a lot of power.
That's a lot of power, yes. But we see all that coming out from a gamma ray burst in a few seconds.
So if that's the case, should we be worried? I mean, if it happened locally, what would we...
If it happened locally, we'd be in trouble. But we shouldn't be worried because actually the chance of that happening is very, very low.
Yes.
In fact, it's probably never happened in our galaxy.
OK, so massive devastation if it happened, but the probability is incredibly small.
Absolutely, yes, yes.
And so I guess we can detect them in other galaxies because they're just so very bright.
Absolutely, yeah. The reason that we can detect them at all is because they are so powerful. In fact, we can actually detect them right to the edge of the universe.
Oh, wow. So now, when these bursts go off, what do we think is the mechanism behind them? Why do we get gamma rays?
Well, there's two candidates. One is that they're the collision between two compact objects, probably two neutron stars, and that collision is responsible for the short burst. The other is the collapse of a massive star, say 30 times more massive than our sun. That star basically collapses at the end of its life, forms a supernova, but also, by some magic, also produces this very, very intense burst of gamma radiation.
These are hugely powerful events. What can they tell us? Can they give us other information?
They can indeed, yes. So every time we see a gamma ray burst in the sky, that tells us in that direction, at that point in the sky, a star has died. But they're so far away that that star was basically existing very, very long time ago. So if we study them very carefully and we can understand enough about the gamma ray bursts, we should in principle be able to work out something about these stars that were actually going bang very, very early on in the universe.
Yes,
in fact, actually, we can potentially see remnants of the first stars that ever existed in the universe.
Oh, wow. OK, so getting that insight, this is
Absolutely, yes.
amazing.
This is the only way we can do it.
Well, I look forward to hearing more. Thank you very much, Dick.